Hey everyone, I'm Sendoh, and over the last few hours a new Counter-Strike project has emerged out of nowhere, CS Legacy, a standalone game using Source Engine to be a remake of Counter-Strike 1.6. In fact, it looks spectacular and has sparked great reactions through the community. The timing of this is quite interesting because just a week ago the classic offensive project was put on hold because, according to Valve, they hadn't complied with Steam's service agreement, and now a similar project has come out, and it seems to be approved by Valve. So today we're going to talk about this and much more, so let's go! Let's start with the basics. What is Counter-Strike Legacy? Why has this project suddenly appeared with a pretty impressive trailer where we see not only a remake of iconic maps like Nuke or Pool Day, but also classic animations, weapon models and particles, everything that reminds us of the most primitive days of Counter-Strike. CS Legacy is a project created by several developers from the famous ProMod, one of the best mods for Counter-Strike Source. It's a standalone version using Source Engine that aims to be a remake of CS 1.6 with great graphical improvements but preserving the legendary gameplay. Honestly, it looks spectacular, and especially the Pool Day remake seems like it was made in Source 2, clearly showing that achieving this level of quality with the CSGO engine is possible. And of course, since it's using that version of Source, it's a project that will run really well on a large number of PCs. This version will be released for free on Steam, so the installation process will be even easier. You just have to click download and that's it. And since it's based on the latest version of SDK 2013, it shouldn't have any problems being released officially, so it's assumed that it won't be halted last minute like Classic Offensive was. There's no official release date, but early access is expected sometime in 2025, hopefully sooner rather than later. Obviously, this project has sparked a lot of reactions and confusion because some people think it's just a name change for the Classic Offensive project, and that Soul is somehow involved. But the reality is that even he wasn't aware of this mod, which is why he was so surprised to see something very similar to his project end up on the Steam store. The timing of this announcement is curious, but at the same time I think they have taken advantage of the fact that Classic Offensive is currently paused to strike a blow and try to move a large number of people to their project. But I have to tell you, they are two completely different mods with different purposes. CS Legacy is a strict remake of CS 1.6, meaning it wants to recreate everything. Particle effects, movement, old animations, exactly the same, but with a facelift thanks to a slightly more powerful engine. But that's exactly what it is. Classic Offensive is a mod that combines the best elements of 1.6 and other classic CS versions to create a new experience with new weapons, weapons cancelled from other versions, and a large number of maps. It's not exactly the same, but I can understand the confusion. In theory, these two projects shouldn't harm each other, but it's clear that whoever gets their mod published first will come out on top. It's a shame that the Classic Offensive project is up in the air right now. As the creator says, CS Legacy is made with a very modified version of SDK 2013, built from scratch. On the other hand, Classic Offensive's made with the latest version of CSGO Legacy, so they have much higher chances of being approved by Valve and officially released on Steam. This will give them a big boost in players because it's not the same to have to go to an external website to download the mod and follow an installation process as it is just to go to Steam, click download and start playing. Both projects seem amazing to me, and I think they will have a great way to revive CSGO. Unfortunately, you can't play outside of community servers, and today there are a lot of people who, due to their PC specs, can't play CS2, or well, simply have the nostalgia of reliving those simpler days. From Zul's side, one of the creators of Classic Offensive, when they finally manage to release their mod officially, if it ever becomes a reality, he will never again make a mod for Valve, as it doesn't make sense to put so much effort into it in his free time only for this to happen. Let's hope that at least one of these projects, or both, end up being officially released, and that more and more players can enjoy the Counter-Strike experience again. Hopefully, Valve won't see this as a potential competitor or a threat that could reduce their beloved CS2 revenue. As always, any updates or information will be available on the channel, so don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on all things Counter-Strike. I'm Sendoh and I see you next time. Goodbye.